In your life, good to see you again. Welcome back, Memory Mondays. We are going through our catechism every Monday, as you'll no doubt be aware by now, and we have reached week number 7. So that is good news. If you've been keeping up with the catechism, that's brilliant. Really glad to hear that. Let me go through the question quickly and the answer. So the question is, what does the law of God require? And our answer for this week was personal, perfect, perpetual obedience, that we love God with all our heart, our soul, our mind, and our strength, and that we love our neighbours as ourselves. Anything God forbids, we should never do, and anything that He commands, we should always do. So that was the answer to week number 7. What does the law of God require? Let me share a few little thoughts about that. So I just want to share a really simple and quick thought with you tonight. And it's just around about this theme that we've talked about in the catechism there, about loving God with all your heart, with all your soul, with all your mind, with all your strength. During this period of lockdown, I'd imagine that for some people it's been pretty challenging to set aside time personally to spend with God, whether that's reading your Bible, doing some worship on your own, even just chatting with other people about God, and even just having the normal cycle of church, going to church. That can sometimes help us just get into some kind of rhythm, some kind of routine with our personal faith, our personal discipline. And I just want to encourage you, if you feel like that's slipped, if you feel like it's kind of, you know that you're not in the place where you should be in your relationship with the Lord, I want to encourage you. God is a God who wants to welcome you. I often think about the prodigal son when he went away and he, lived a whole life of debauchery, realized that he couldn't stay there and he was going to go back to his father, and he expected his father to be quite cold and standoffish with him. And when he came back, he was walking up the street, he saw his father from a distance, and his father saw him, and his father didn't wait and pause and reject him. His father ran as fast as he could, wrapped his arms around him, and gave him an amazing welcome of a son. And so I just encourage you, if you know that you've let your relationship with God slide during this time in lockdown, and there could be loads of reasons why, there could be loads of pressures on your time at the moment which aren't usually there. But I want to encourage you, there couldn't be anything more important for your life than your relationship with God. It's the most important thing. If you get that right, everything else will click into place. But when you get that wrong, everything else just doesn't make sense. It doesn't quite work. Get your relationship with the Lord right. Like the Catechism says, let's love God with all our heart, with all our soul, with all our mind, and all our strength. You will be the most peaceful and contented you will ever be when you have that in the right place. So a little encouragement, if you feel like you're far off, if you feel like you've let that cool your relationship with the Lord, come back. He is waiting with open arms to welcome you home. So next week, we'll deal with the next question, which we'll put up on the slide now. Good to see you, everyone. Thanks for joining, and we'll catch up soon.